Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking about a brand new post that was just posted by Battlefield, and it has to do with another anti-cheat update. These anti-cheat updates for the past few, posts they've made are kind of just things you partially ignore. I certainly don't take them for granted. I really do appreciate the communication aspect of it, but when it comes to Battlefield 6 and my experience playing against cheaters, I can only confidently say that I've seen maybe two. So while I do really appreciate the fact that DICE puts out these posts just from a communication standpoint, I can't actually guarantee you that I'm going to read everything in the post. However, this time around, I clicked on this anti-cheat update for Season 3, and there are some really interesting things mentioned in this update in particular. EA is going for the jugular when it comes to anything regarding cheating, tampering, all things malicious. I mean, I've never heard them use some of these terms mentioned in this post. And of course, we will be getting into specifics, but I think if you glossed over this anti-cheat update, you actually missed out on a ton of ridiculously interesting information. So without further ado, let's get right into things. If you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button, and of course, subscribe to my second channel. We're almost going to reach 4,000 subs on the second channel, and we already smashed the 125,000 sub mark on this channel. So thank you so much for all of the massive support. It's been really fun running both channels and of course streaming every single day. All links will be in the description, along with my brand new Spotify, where all of my YouTube content gets automatically posted. So, I mentioned there's some really interesting information in this brand new anti-cheat update. The first thing I want to mention is actually huge, but it's nowhere near the largest and most important thing mentioned in this post. They are expanding their anti-cheat team. They said in this update they are hiring new members to their operations side of things, engineering, threat intel teams, and they're overall just expanding their ability to cover all of these separate anti-cheat problems. And I found this to be interesting because, a bunch of developers leave the development of the game, right? Or they got fired, or whatever happened there. But then they are actually hiring more anti-cheat people. And, of course, when you think about it for a second, it makes total sense. EA's protecting their product. You know, if a bunch of cheaters get into the game, it has potential to hurt their bottom line. So it's all fucking business corporate shit. But them expanding the anti-cheat team is great. But what if I told you we're actually going to be directly hearing from the anti-cheat team now? They are introducing something called Battlefield Sledgehammer, and this is a communication pipeline that allows us to interact directly with the anti-cheat team. Apparently, this will be available on official EA forums as well as Steam discussions for Battlefield 6. Interestingly enough, they mentioned that they are going to, quote, limit this interaction initially to posts claiming false positives or posting manipulated enforcement email contents. I find this interesting because if I had $1 for every single time somebody messaged me, whether it be on Instagram or Twitter, that they got banned for a certain period of time just because of a simple chat message they sent that wasn't even necessarily that offensive or malicious, I would be a millionaire. And I think this is a serious problem. You should not be getting your account suspended for typing like, GG lol get shit on. Like, this is a video game about killing people. Do you understand? Like, I don't really think they should be enforcing any sort of account restrictions based on shit talking. At least not, normal video game banter like LOL get shit on or like, oh, screw you or whatever. But they go on to say that with this Battlefield Sledgehammer pipeline, they're going to, quote, provide some specific supporting details like the chat logs or original account name related to those enforcements that we believe will not undermine our detection efforts. So that aspect of this is fantastic. I have seen a lot of people get banned for some very questionable things that I don't really think should be happening. But then it gets even better because not only are they going to be tightening up their monitoring of like tampering and anti-cheat stuff, in order to just screw over cheaters even more, whenever a cheater gets banned and they're cheating and playing the game through Steam, not only will their EA and any affiliated accounts get banned, they will also apply a Steam VAC ban to whatever Steam account is connected to that EA account. So it isn't just a single platform ban or suspension. It is like a multi-platform, probably permanent ban, at least I would hope so, for cheating. And I'm all for it. Hey, have their computers blow up for all I care. I really don't. You know, if you download cheats and use them in a video game, like, I just have absolutely no respect for anything you have to say or do. Now, I mentioned they're going to be tightening up some of the anti-cheat parameters and detection methods. They actually detail exactly what they're going to be doing. The first thing they detail is updates to the behavioral model, and they say, quote, "We've created new machine learning models to better identify bad actors that are intentionally interfering with others' gameplay beyond reasonable competitive behavior. These include actions like stream sniping," I'll touch on that a little bit later, "and purposeful team sabotage, blocking spawns of vehicles, or engaging in various forms of collusion or match manipulation, such as consistent informal team-ups, win trading, or other prohibited behaviors that go against fair play. We began seeing this disruptive conduct become more prevalent during the latter half of Season 2. So wow, a lot of stuff mentioned just in that single section, and there's another section to go over after this. I want to cover specifically them mentioning they will be enforcing bans or suspensions against bad actors that participate in stream sniping. This is fucking gigantic. And I understand this isn't that big for 99.9% of players. However, when, let's say, somebody massive with a lot of interest plays Battlefield, and all you see is them getting terrorized by a squad of people making the game completely unplayable for them, and then they never come back and play Battlefield ever again, that's called bad PR. You want people to be able to actually play and stream your game and have fun. I myself have been a victim of stream sniping, malicious stream sniping, and consistent stream sniping by aimbotters and cheaters and just general weirdos in the past, and it was never previously considered anything bad. Like, these people could literally just ruin your entire game and get away with it for free, even if they were blatantly cheating. So I cannot tell you how happy I am to see them mention stream sniping as something they will be taking action against in the future. Now, the next section they go over has to do with additional botting detections and models, and this has some crazy stuff that I just can't even believe actually happens in the gaming space. They say, quote, "Starting in Season 1 and increasing in Season 2, we saw a rise in illicit botting services for Battlefield 6. Normal bot detections can often be easy to perform, but bad actors started to leverage cloud gaming services to mask their use of adverse input devices and software that are the heart of these automated accounts. We've now deployed a cavalcade of new detections and investigative models, allowing us to effectively action a significant majority of the accounts and devices behind these illicit bots and their various infringing behaviors. From spamming advertisements for cheats/services, joining matches and intentionally sabotaging their team, joining various modes and feeding bad actors easy kills and victories in non-bot modes, we expect these detections to provide a significant reduction in the volume of unofficial bots going forward." So let me get this straight. There are people that play Battlefield 6 that have, like, bots, and they run these bots, and they use them to, like, I guess, boost their account stats or something. This just blows me away. Like, it blows me away even more than people cheating, because who the fuck is doing this? I guess I just cannot fathom, like, somebody wasting their time and effort to just accomplish something that, to me, just seems so worthless. And then in this paragraph, they mentioned that some of these bot users apparently leverage cloud gaming services to mask the use of these unofficial bots. I mean, just the amount of effort that goes into this. I'm just so confused. But overall, a lot of really good stuff mentioned in this anti-cheat update. I kind of wish this was a community update, because I think, unfortunately, a lot of people are going to gloss over this just because they named it an anti-cheat update. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments section. If you watch to this point, type hot dog in the comments section, because I had one earlier and it was just great. You know, it was fantastic. So I'm going to spread that summer joy. If you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button, subscribe to the second channel. If you enjoy perfumes and fragrances and just enthusiast level content, because I really have had a lot of fun making videos for that channel. I have a ton of stuff coming out for it. And if you haven't followed my Spotify already, it's just another platform for you guys to potentially watch my content on, another choice for you guys. All of my YouTube content from the Battlefield channel gets automatically uploaded onto Spotify. So be sure to check my Spotify account out, the second channel, and of course, swing by the streams. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders and this very YouTube channk. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.